Logan Paul and John Cena trade bars. Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre brawl. And Sami Zayn finally becomes US Champion.
What's up, everyone? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, the Hot Commodity, and C, joined by my very own personal Hot Commodity, Aunt B. And today we are covering WWE Friday Night SmackDown live from August 29th, 2025 in Lyon, France, the last stop before WWE Clash in Paris. And kicking off SmackDown, Logan Paul comes out to the ring. Paul says, John Cena thinks I'm a parasite. You don't have a problem with me. You have a problem with change. I'm a disruptor. I was put in this ring to shake the foundation of the company. I put us on Netflix, ESPN, $6.6 billion, all because of me. You're welcome, TKO. John Cena better bring his A game. I will push him to his limits. When I beat Cena, I will show him I'm the future. If you can't change with it, you'll be left behind. And then John Cena comes out. Cena says, I'm the original disruptor. You're a dollar store version of me. Your name is nowhere to be found on the 25 most inspirational influencers. You didn't bring your influence to us. You have to save your own ass, and you're using us for it. They don't fear change. They see through fake. You better bring your A game because wrestling will ruin you. And then Cena apologizes to the little boy that he made cry when he was last time in France. And so I like this promo. I feel like it made me more excited to see Cena and Paul. They're both going to have a good match here, but I feel like, who do you think had the better bar here?
You know, they both made really good points. It's hard to say. Everything Cena says about him is true and vice versa. I really like Logan Paul. I think he's a great wrestler. I think he's a future world champion. And Cena's the best to ever do it. So I think they're going to have a really good match.
I agree. We see Bo Dallas confronting the Street Profits backstage ahead of their #1 Contenders match. So Bo trying to scare the Profits. We have Women's Tag Team Champions Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss on their way to the ring. They get attacked by Alba Fyre and Chelsea Green, and then Charlotte Flair gets hurt. So we have a singles match between Alexa Bliss and Chelsea Green. Alexa gets the win after rolling up Chelsea Green after Alba Fyre attacks Bliss until Flair runs down, but Chelsea Green hits Flair with the Unprettier, and Alba gory bombs Alexa Bliss. And it looks like we have #1 contenders for the tag team titles. They wanted to injure Charlotte, but Chelsea Green has been everywhere. She's been NXT, Raw, SmackDown. She's hitting up Europe. She's doing it all.
Yeah, Chelsea is definitely doing it. And I think that we're going to see a world championship on Chelsea sooner or later in the next year.
I hope so. We get a promo from Aleister Black talking about Damian Priest. Then Priest gives a backstage interview where he says, I'm going to teach I'm going to teach Black a lot about pain. I'm going to enjoy every inch of violence I inflict on you. Good promo from Priest.
I wish they were fighting at the pay-per-view in some sort of stipulation match.
I know, that'd be really good. We see Michin defeat Kiana James with WWE United States Women's Champion Giulia in a quick match after rolling up James. After Giulia destroys Michin, stomping her into the steps, and we're definitely going to see Giulia defending against Michin down the line. What do you like about Giulia appearing in Kiana James, or do you think it sucks?
I kind of think it sucks. I mean, because, she came to the main roster. She just had her first match and got creams, in 10 seconds. And, I just don't feel like she does a lot for Giulia. I don't think Giulia needs her. I think they do it because of the language barrier, but I don't think
but Giulia speaks English. She was born in England.
She's Spanish.
She's Asian and Spanish.
But I feel like they put her as a mouthpiece to her. I don't think she needs this.
I agree. Drew McIntyre comes out next, and he says, Randy, come face me like a man. Randy Orton then comes out and faces off with Drew. Drew says, if you attacked me for yourself last week, that's fine. But if you attack me because you think Cody Rhodes is your friend, you're totally wrong. When you were out for 2 years, I bet Cody called you. He wanted intel to use against you. You gave him all the answers. You know it's true. you're naive if you think he's your friend. You're even an idiot. And then Orton says, you have a compelling argument. I dropped you last week because I think you're a prick. And then McIntyre hits a Glasgow kiss to Orton. And then McIntyre misses a Claymore, allowing Orton to land a draping DDT. Guards separate the two, but Orton lays them all out with RKOs. We're definitely going to see Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, and we'll probably see Cody Rhodes come out and try to make the save. What'd you think of this?
I want to see Drew and Randy definitely go at it. I know that you said they've already done Hell in a Cell, but I want to see some kind of fierce match. I feel like they're the only two, real good old school wrestlers that we have left, and I want to see them. I think they're going to have a banging match eventually.
I agree. They're going to kill.
And I think it should be for a championship. It doesn't need to be, but I feel like it would be great to see Randy win a championship one more time.
I agree. Next up, the Street Profits defeat the Miz and Carmelo Hayes in a #1 Contenders match after the Wyatt Six come out and they distract the Miz, allowing the Street Profits to hit the Revelations at Hayes. And we have the Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits at Clash in Paris.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I like the Wyatts, but they need to do more single stuff. I want to see Nikki Cross and I want to see Bo Dallas.
Yeah,
I don't get why they're just doing stupid tag team.
Nobody gives a flying fuck.
And I really don't want to see the Street Profits as champions either again.
Jade Cargill confronts women's champion Tiffany Stratton backstage. They will fight next week on SmackDown, and Jade will probably win. Our main event sees Sami Zayn taking on the United States champion Solo Sikoa with the MFTs. Solo hits a spinning solo to Sami on the announce desk. Jimmy Uso comes down and attacks the MFTs. Jacob Fatu also gets involved. Solo lands a flying splash for a 2 count, and then Sami lands 2 haluva kicks, and Sami Zayn, for the first time in his career, becomes a WWE United States champion. Do you think it was smart of them to take the title off of Solo Sikoa? And did you expect this to happen?
I think it was smart to take the title off Solo because the only good thing we were going to get out of that was him fighting Jacob, which wasn't happening.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if Sami was the right guy, but, for now, it's good. I mean, it's basically an Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
So, Sami, but the thing is, Sami is trying to go for the world title, so.
I felt like it was time to do something different, I guess. Yeah. Maybe this will bring Sami out of the Bloodline story. I don't know, but I'm over the Bloodline, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We've covered all of SmackDown. Clash in Paris. It's already airing live as we speak. I'm excited to watch it. John Cena and Logan Paul, Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed, Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella. We've got Wyatt Six and the Street Profits. Rusev and Sheamus and the Donnybrook match, and Seth Rollins versus LA Knight, CM Punk, and Jey Uso for the World Championship. Huge things are going to pop off tonight, so make sure you check it out. Check out our Attitude Year Season 1 to 3 in the archives. Check out older episodes of Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, stay safe and stay uncensored.